In the shadowy gullies and open plains of Gippsland, Victoria, a legend roams, the phantom cat. For decades, farmers, hikers and hunters have reported encounters with a mysterious big cat, a creature that does not belong on Australian soil. The story of phantom cats in Australia dates back to the 19th century, during the colonial expansion. European settlers brought with them livestock, and perhaps something more mysterious. Some historians suggest that American gold miners, arriving during the gold rush of the 1850s, kept exotic pets, including pumas. In Gippsland, one of Victoria's lushest and wildest regions, the first serious reports began surfacing in the early 1900s. Farmers would discover sheep carcasses mutilated in ways inconsistent with known predators. Sightings were often dismissed as misidentifications. Large feral cats, wallabies glimpsed in poor light, or overactive imaginations. However, some incidents defied easy explanation. One famous account came from a Gippsland dairy farmer in 1934 who described an encounter with a tawny beast the size of a Labrador, but with the gait and build of a giant cat. That same year, a schoolteacher reported finding large feline-like footprints near Orbus, an area surrounded by dense forest. By the 1950s, tales of the phantom cat became so common that local newspapers occasionally ran stories of the beast of Gippsland. In the 1970s and 1980s, growing public interest led to more formal investigations. Wildlife experts and skeptics sought to debunk the legend, suggesting explanations such as feral domestic cats. Some argued that oversized feral cats, having adapted to the wild, could grow larger than normal and exhibit unusual behavior. Mistaken identity, kangaroos, wombats, and even escaped dogs were blamed for many sightings, especially when glimpsed at twilight. Psychological phenomena, pareidolia, the tendency to perceive familiar shapes where none exist, might explain why distant figures in the bush appeared cat-like. Yet, despite official skepticism, field evidence sometimes complicated the narrative. Scat samples, scratch marks on trees, and even occasional blurry photographs suggested that something unusual could be prowling Gippsland's wilderness. The Buchan Incident, 1983. A group of campers near Buchan claimed they were stalked for several nights by a large cat. Deep growls were heard around their tents, and fresh tracks were found each morning. The Sale sighting, 1992. A Victorian police officer reported seeing a black panther cross the road near Sale. His description included details like the animal's muscular shoulders and long tail, consistent with a big cat, not a dog or feral cat. The Dargo Evidence, 2001. A wildlife photographer captured a blurry but compelling image of a large cat-like silhouette moving through long grass near Dargo High Plains. Such cases kept the myth alive, fueling local pride and fear in equal measure. Not every story stood up to scrutiny. Over the years, hoaxes have muddied the waters. Photoshopped images, staged paw prints, and exaggerated campfire tales occasionally made headlines. Some carcass finds were proven to be large feral cats or even marsupial remains. Biologists and zoologists argue that a sustainable breeding population of big cats would leave clearer evidence. Roadkill, frequent sightings and physical remains. Today, the Gippsland Phantom Cat continues to walk the line between myth and reality. Modern technology, trail cameras, drones and environmental DNA, eDNA sampling, has yet to capture definitive proof of a big cat species living wild in Victoria. Nonetheless, sightings persist. In some ways, the lack of hard evidence has only strengthened the legend, making it more mysterious and enduring. The Gippsland Phantom Cat symbolizes the human fascination with what lies just beyond the known. As long as there are lonely roads, misty valleys and dark forests in Gippsland, people will look out their windows and wonder, what was that?